Introduction. Job interviews in the United States can often happen in many stages. After you submit your resume, sometimes you are called for an initial phone interview. If you do well in the phone interview, then you may be asked to meet with the company for an in-person interview. If that goes well, then hopefully you get the job. Dialogue. Maria currently lives in California and has been applying for jobs as an academic advisor at universities in Georgia. Luckily, the University of Georgia is interested in her resume and has asked her to do a phone interview with them. She's nervous, but confident she will do well.
Hello.
Hello, may I speak with Maria Donaldson, please?
Yes, hi, this is she.
Maria, hi. This is Mark Lutz from the University of Georgia. How are you today?
Hi, Dr. Lutz. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
Just fine, thanks. Please, call me Mark. So, are you ready for your interview to begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, first of all, I want to start out by telling you a little bit about our office and the available position.
Okay.
Our department is called the Department of International Relations, and we have 15 staff members, including 12 professors, and we help about 200 students who are enrolled in our programs. Currently, we offer a bachelor's and a master's degree in international relations.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're looking to fill the position of academic advisor, which is a very important part of our team. This person is responsible for advising all of our undergraduate students about courses, graduation requirements, and department policies.
I see. How many of your students are undergrads?
Approximately 120.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, it is. It's a very challenging but interesting and rewarding position.
It seems like it would be.
So, with that said, I'd like to start asking you some questions.
Sure, okay.
Can you tell me, what are your greatest strengths?
Yes. I'd say my strengths are my communication and organizational skills. My excellent communication skills allow me to successfully communicate with all kinds of people, from students to professors. I've always easily managed a heavy workload by using lists, prioritizing, and relying on my great organizational skills.
Okay, good. How about your weaknesses? What are those?
Well, I don't really have any weaknesses that would affect my ability to perform in this position, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's my complex math skills.
Okay. How do you handle stress?
If I feel stressed at work, I try to take a break for a few minutes, do something like take a little walk. This helps me clear my mind, and then I can return to work.
Very good. What about multitasking? Are you comfortable with this?
Oh, yes. Multitasking was something I had to do every day in my previous positions. I had to answer phones, send emails, work on projects, and talk to students every day. That experience has allowed me to be quite successful at handling multiple tasks at once.
That's good to hear. This is our last question today. Why do you want this position?
I feel that my skills and experience are a great match for the position. I could really make a positive contribution to your department.
Now, do you have any questions for me?
Yes. What is the next step in the hiring process?
Well, today we are interviewing 6 candidates by phone. After this, we will be selecting the top 2 to come to our office for another interview. So you should hear from us by the end of the week.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure talking with you today. We'll be in touch shortly.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to interview for the position.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Discussion questions. How does going on an interview make you feel?
For me, going on job interviews makes me so nervous. I worry about how I'll do, and it makes my stomach hurt. I try to relax, but I'm always so nervous during an interview.
Have you ever been on a job interview? If so, tell me about one.
Yes, I've been on many. On the last one, a committee of 5 people interviewed me. They asked me lots of hard questions. Then the boss of the company interviewed me. I thought I did well, but unfortunately, I didn't get the job.
If you had the chance to interview with any company, which one would it be and why?
I would interview with Coca-Cola because they are a huge company with many job opportunities. They also have offices all over the world, and I love to travel. I would love to get transferred by Coke to another country.
Describe your current job.
Currently, I work as a graphic designer. I use a computer to design logos and layouts for t-shirts, brochures, invitations, etc. It's a great job because I can work on lots of different projects and be creative.
What is your ideal job?
My ideal job would be owning my own business. This sounds ideal to me because I don't like working in an office all day, and I would like more freedom to do what I want.
What are some jobs that you think would be really difficult? Why?
I think being a teacher would be really difficult because it would be hard to handle kids all day. It seems like kids today have bad behavioral problems, and it would probably be hard to teach them all day. A firefighter would be a hard job too. They are in dangerous situations every day.
If you had to list your strengths as a worker at an interview, what would you say?
I'd say my strengths are my organizational skills, my flexibility, and my friendliness. It's hard to list your strengths, but looking back at my previous jobs, I can see how these skills help me to do a good job.
What should you not do during a job interview?
There are many things. You shouldn't talk too much or too little. You shouldn't talk badly about your former boss or coworkers. You shouldn't chew gum or pick your nose. Doing the wrong thing can cost you the job.
Is it common for people in your country to have more than one job?
Yes, it is very common. Nowadays in the United States, the minimum wage for many jobs is so low. Even if someone works full-time, they cannot afford to live. As a result, many people have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to provide for themselves and their families.
Do women work in your country after they have children?
Yes, many do. Sometimes women choose to go back to work after they have a baby because their career is very important to them. Sometimes they have to go back to work because they can't afford to stay home.